Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more of your scheduled everyday GSA content here on twitch.tv/speedrun. Today, we have more of that 70-star Division 1 League, some of the best Mario content you can find on twitch.tv. And today, we have LiamKings, the rising star of Super Mario 64 against maybe another rising star, young prodigy, benjii64. It's definitely going to be a hot race, and I'm here today with Badronis. How you doing? You excited for this one?
Yeah, I'm very excited. A lot of them for the reason you said. Both of them up-and-comers. Benji, only 13 as of right now, which is completely insane. We talk about people like Luigi being really young, but Benji's probably the youngest person who we could even find to be in a league for GSA. Like, only 13 is really ridiculous, and he's knocking on a 48 even. He's really good, and he's always improving. And I'm happy to be here as always, and I think today we're going to see some high quality gameplay from some high quality runners. Liam showing off some new TTC movement there toward the end. Benji trying some TAS long jump shenanigans. Probably not going to see that in the race, but it's fun to watch.
Yeah, it looks like both players are doing a little bit of last practice in Tippy. Definitely a good place to do it. We see that a lot of races come down to it, even when they're not very close going in.
Yeah, I think if they're even a minute apart, it might not be that conceivable to make a comeback if the other person plays well, but just there's so many things that do go wrong in Tippy. It's pretty rare to see someone have a good Tippy even.
Alright, let's see if we can get some communication with LiamKings here. He's making sure he gets all that practice in. Tricky triangles, they can get pretty tricky.
Yeah, especially just the triple jump walkie at the beginning. You see him there just taking a death pretty bad in the run. He's also being very ambitious on that long jump.
For people asking in chat about Cheese and rescheduling his match, yeah, he didn't take a forfeit. He's rescheduling.
Thomas thinks he's 10 in the chat. I think we have a new young star.
Wait, there is a younger Mario runner.
I know Fizz is
I've done bingos with him. I forget what his name is.
Is it Fizz or no?
Fizz, there we go. Nintendo Fizz. Benji working on LBLJ. That's definitely going to help him in 70 star, I think. Help him get disqualified.
That's true.
And we're going to get started here in just a second, but
so if
yeah.
If Benji did actually just do LBLJ and forgot, would he be completely disqualified, or would he just have to start his run over and try?
He'd be disqualified, yeah.
You can't even restart the game and do it. Thing.
I don't think so. I think it's just no BLJs, man. No messing around. But here we go, and we are in the intro. And now a word from our sponsor.
It's tough to top an original, so we added to the sides instead. It's the cheesy gordita crunch you know and love, now completely new. The $5 double cheesy gordita crunch box, only at Taco Bell.
Taco Bell not actually our sponsor, but maybe they should consider. LiamKings starting on English will have a little bit of a disadvantage at first, but he's actually going to end up with the lead at the end.
Yeah, we will definitely see.
As far as version differences go. A little bit of lore, though, for the fans. LiamKings is in 17th place with a 48.57. He got that time roughly a month ago. And Benji's in 36th place with a 49.41 as of 17 days ago. So Benji being more recently, he's played his best, closer to this match than Liam has. But Liam with the better time. We'll see what these players have got. He did?
Yeah, he has a 49.37 or 38.
Oh.
There's like a 3-second PB.
Ooh.
He's also, this has been kind of hard to tell if Benji is going to be at his A game right now, but he's played like 14 hours of Mario today. So either he's like ascended into God mode and he will just like play unconsciously perfectly, or he's just so tired he's just gonna fail everything. With a good bomb clip though.
Sometimes when you just play a ton, you just like you ascend. You're just in the zone.
Exactly.
Like you don't have to think about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to get at, where Benji can just put on an insane performance. And sometimes when you're tired, it can help too. You're not like able to overthink things. You don't have the extra mental capacity to like worry about what's coming next in the race. You just do what's in front of you.
Has anyone actually contacted Taco Bell for a sponsorship? You know, I tweeted at Taco Bell asking how many retweets I would need for a stacker back on the menu, but they never replied. So I'm thinking that chances of sponsorship probably pretty grim. If anyone knows a spokesperson from Taco Bell, please just tell him to email me.
Is there a way where, since Taco Bell is not doing their stackers thing anymore, we could just act like we're sponsored by stackers themselves and not Taco Bell?
No.
Okay. You know, pity, understandably salty that Taco Bell doesn't notice us or want to sponsor us.
Come on, Bay, come back. Apparently nacho fries are making a comeback though. That's pretty good. Nacho fries are pretty decent. The grande burritos were great. So I'm not too upset with Taco Bell right now over the stackers, to be honest. But I do want them. And LiamKings taking a bonk. He didn't have quite the height there. But he's in. Keeping the damage to a minimum.
Yeah, if he does texture setup, he could save some time over Benji as well. Kind of negate the time loss. It's only like a second or two. Oh, Benji clipping the fence there might be intentional to get this fence clip set up. Or clipping the edge. Liam coming for canvas, going for texture. So it could save a bit of time if this works. And it does. So Benji keeping it strong, but Liam, other than that, Bonk has been playing well so far. But now it's 100 coin time. You know, definitely the hardest thing in Womps in my opinion. LiamKings going for the epic, like, extra 5 coin cycle where Benji just gonna get to the blue coin switch as fast as possible. Liam taking a rub on the fence. That's probably actually gonna kill it. No way he's gonna be able to make it now. Just have to get half cycle. Which also really stinks because he missed a coin and he won't even be able to skip a row at the end.
That's true. It's not too much damage over what Benji's doing, though, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Ooh, he can't get the plank of 5 either. He might just opt for the second piranha. He could grab one of these coins. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna go for the second piranha. Or maybe not. The box. I guess the box is what's going on. He didn't actually need that coin. He could have ditched it if he's going for the box. But Benji is off to, you know, a better start here in Womp's Fortress.
Yeah, like, the strats he's done, he's all done them almost perfectly. Liam?
But he didn't realize he didn't have enough.
Math was not very strong with the lad.
Benji's off to a much stronger start here, but usually what happens is players can hang with each other in lobby. We'll just have to see what happens once we hit the basement, once we hit upstairs. I think that's when we might see LiamKings start to build up some steam. But Benji's looking super hot right now. You know, if he PB'd today, that's like crazy. Played 14 hours of Mario.
I mean, somewhere like that. I don't know if it's exactly 14, but in the ballpark. He streamed at least 12 hours. Benji reducing the lag on the Womp with that Mario Cam. I think it's a lag reduction that more people should do. So now Liam's gonna head to the Womp King. Where Benji is. with a little bit of a lead. Oh, Liam falling in the gap, not enough, or, well, I guess not enough distance on the dive, really. Just the way you get off to that slope can be a bit tricky. You have to go over the gap. So I'm going to be suffering a bit more time loss. You know, I definitely think Benji can hang with Liam. Maybe not, like, all the way in Tippy, but at least through basement and a lot of the game.
He's within a minute of his PB. Actually, the amount of time that Benji is ahead of Liam right now is pretty much the difference between their two PBs. So he's within the margin, you know. Even if he plays his best and Liam plays his best, it's probably you know, gonna be close.
Yeah, probably. The knocking offense is going to have to long jump off the slope, but a bigger issue is missing that triple jump. So a few more small errors to add on top of... Yeah, it's really just been like a lot of tiny cuts, but they've added up. I guess fall into 100 was pretty bad, actually, I forgot.
Oh, kick long jump, that is not the correct movement out of Womps. That is the Kukul Mountain movement from LiamKings. Could have some issues focusing right now, perhaps.
Yeah, a bit weird, like, I don't know why you'd accidentally do the long jump, so maybe it was just actually a mental mistake.
I think it's possible he just wasn't paying attention. Sometimes you can get confused, like, oh yeah, I'm out of Kukul Mountain, right? It kind of looks sort of similar.
It's true. Yeah, Benji and Liam taking care of their secret stars, so Benji can be ahead by just about a whole wing cap. 802 wing cap, that's pretty decent for Benji. So probably looking at like a 1050-ish Dark World, somewhere 1055 maybe. LiamKings, did he? No, he's good on reds.
Alright, Benji, let's see what he's got. Dark World can go really well for him and he keeps his lead, or he loses it all, man. Let's see what he brings to the table here.
Yeah. Especially because the stakes only...
Yeah?
I was just thinking, especially because in Dark World, if you're gonna die, it's probably around like the 5th or 6th red coin, which is like the way higher stakes than at the very beginning. Like if you get burned by the flame and die, it's bad, but it's not as bad.
Ooh, Poverty Shake Cycle. A little bit easier, a little bit faster for Benji. Has done his homework here for Dark World. Very nice. He is safe as far as his life is concerned.
Yeah, Goomba not about to bop him off. Whereas Liam going for his Shake Cycle, not going to be able to make up any time over what Benji was able to bring out. But at least
can save a little bit of time over double firsties. It looks like Benji got 1, but not 2.
True.
Bowser Dance from Benji. Half spin? Oh, so good. LiamKings is going to find it hard to save any time in Dark World now because of that half spin. No double firsties either. I think Benji actually accelerating even more into the lead here with this stage.
It is actually going to be a 950 Dark World, so pretty darn sick.
Sub 10 is always like a really good milestone to get for a 70 star with non-island hop. Benji off to a killer start here.
So Liam going to be about, what, 20 seconds behind? Alright, side jump come out for Benji here. I was actually messing around with this star the other day, and if you like Mario Cam C down, C left when you hit the ground, you get like that kind of off angle Benji was long jumping at. And I think it causes a little bit of extra lag though, which is kind of a disadvantage because Benji just did the normal camera and held slightly off of the up notch. Just random thoughts, I don't know. Benji all done, pretty clean.
I just noticed how saturated LiamKings' colors are. He's definitely going for the Zaya effect here. Benji rocking the normal colors. Let's see what routes they do here. We'll know what's up in Kukul Mountain.
You seem like a lot darker than Zaya colors. Like I don't know, his eyes are like bright and saturated. Liam's are like dark and saturated.
Benji wall kicks will work. Working for him. Pretty easy. LiamKings still 1 star behind and a little bit of change.
Yeah, looking at 20-some seconds, maybe 25.
Nah,
probably
more...
gonna be able to hold him.
Yeah, 25 sounds about right.
Oh.
Okay, so CCM 18 for Benji.
Yeah. He was probably meaning to... Oh, Benji with a quick thought to dive on...
Oh, LiamKings back up.
Slide. Yeah, both artists having to do some backups here. They definitely knew what they were doing to accomplish them, but, you know, at the same time, not the cleanest of movement. Benji could have actually died there. If he didn't dive, he would have taken 4 fall damage and then fallen down and taken 4 more fall damage, which would have been pretty hilarious, but I would have completely shattered his lead.
Yeah, it's definitely good to keep the damage to a minimum if possible. Both players very knowledgeable about what they need to do to prevent more time loss from their mistakes. Both players delivering the penguin to the mama penguin. Good Samaritans. Making sure that the family can have a good Christmas this year. LiamKings, it looks like he's also doing CCM 18. So we'll be seeing the same route from both players, unless one of them does Hazy Maze Cave early, which I doubt.
Yeah, I think if you do CCM 18, you're doing HMC late.
Or at least you should be doing it.
Yeah. It wouldn't make sense in a race to risk doing the penguin slide only to do like the normal extra stars. Or to not take advantage of the HMC late route. LiamKings entering his 100 coin at the same time. Benji's already in the side talking to the penguin, so definitely going to be extending his lead a little bit over LiamKings, as long as he doesn't miss coins.
He's looking pretty good here on coins. Benji should have no problems grabbing the rest here. Yeah, he's good. He's definitely in the clear here. Has 1 extra coin. Is going to have to long jump right at the edge if he wants to grab the star. Might find it difficult.
Yeah, he's just going to let the penguin go by.
There we go. LiamKings not playing it as safe with the coins here going into the chimney.
Yeah, missed 1, but he's
still good.
Got it just the same.
Yep. And now he doesn't have to take, as much time to line up this long jump. Not that Benji really lost time from it, but he won't be as stressed out.
Yeah. Although to be fair, I'm pretty sure you can just triple jump, like dive over the gap.
You can.
And it's pretty far.
You can. It's just, annoying.
Yeah. Did you see? I think it was, it might have been Jogi or Taba. They were theorizing a new movement from that door to the Big Boo with the birdcage. It was,
yeah,
just like a Mario Cam setup.
So I see this question in chat by Twinkie the Kid. Can you place wagers not involving legal tender and races? Grande burritos are always an accepted form of currency. Right now, I guess you could bet nacho fries, because I'm pretty sure nacho fries have replaced the grande burrito right now at Taco Bell. You can always find something on the menu that you could bet against another viewer. Side flip dive from Liam, screwing up his movement.
Yeah, Benji's been playing really strong, not making any big mistakes so far in this entire run. Just got to take care of the Big Boo. I'm not going for the long jump kill, which I think Liam will go for. Yeah,
Liam's a long jump killer. Benji taking the punch, couple tenths of a second time loss, but super safe, super consistent. I think we've actually seen LiamKings fall down once in a GSA race doing the long jump.
Alright, well, definitely don't want to see a repeat of that here. Liam's already behind, but he knows what he's got to do, and he takes care of that boo with some clinical precision to get up to that start pretty fast. And his, like, in the house movement was pretty quick as well. So Benji on Japanese version catching his first MIPS.
Yep. The MIPS is faster, which is pretty nice. Actually, like, MIPS being faster makes it, like, more simple, I feel like, for me. Just because, then both MIPS are consistent in speed, and it's just what you're used to, I guess. Let's see what LiamKings has got, though. Maybe he'll throw out a saucy punch. Nope, just the dive. And Benji going for pillarless. Early jump on the slope. Very nice. Oh, and he's in. That is
was so
clean.
fast on the climb.
Yeah, clean from Benji. Let's see what LiamKings has got. I think he usually rocks the Tamaplus, so he could save a good, juicy amount of time here, but also a lot of risk involved when you up the strats here. Throws away the bomb. He can still kick the bird, though. He definitely has not wasted too much time.
He's probably early to kick the bird.
Nope, he is just getting the pyramid star.
Yeah. Obviously, like, look how far away the bird was. Like, he would have had to wait kind of a while. And you risk, like, belly sliding. Still, Liam, you know, world record, or tied world record holder on Tamaplus decides to get...
LiamKings tried to do Tamaplus with a medium bomb. Seems a little bit sketchy. Not the best.
Says it's pretty doable, but yeah, definitely not what Liam's hoping for.
It's doable, but pretty scary, especially in a race.
Yeah, I don't really even like attempting.
Yeah,
like a medium bomb plus.
Yeah, you hardly ever see it work out for people.
And honestly, the time that you lose just from the medium bomb speed is about similar to what you'd get from doing Shining Top the Pyramid as a backup. It's just really so. Liam, so
he doesn't have the best angle.
Not
There
able
goes
to get
the
the
bomb.
inputs.
Yeah, what's the play here from Liam?
So what does he do?
Well,
does he die?
He can get all the pillars manually. He can go back and get the bomb again. It looks like he's just going for the pillars. Slide kick here. No, dive roll up.
Okay. I'm glad he didn't fall in the goop. Non-stop 70 shots coming out of Liam here.
Pretty much. That's what we're looking at right now. I don't know if that one counted.
Did it?
He wasn't close enough to the middle there on the pillar.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That was nutty. If he had a wing cap, he could have like flown. Liam flexing, just doing a stage free run at this point, almost dying like several times just to get into the pyramid. But you know, it's a bit of an L to take the shell, as I say, but shellless is kind of
an L to take the shell. I think he should have just gone for the shell. To be honest, I would have just grabbed the shell.
I agree.
Or you just go for the bomb again. But he was already on the other side of the slope, so...
He's really far behind now, but it's just fun to watch him actually attempt shellless.
Yeah, Benji's got that big 2-star lead right now. LiamKings might find it hard to catch up, but, you know, Benji not immune to mistakes as well. We'll see if he can hold it together here for the rest of the race. But LiamKings definitely going to have to wait for an opportunity for the most part now.
Yeah, he's looked pretty immune so far. It's like you said at the beginning of the race, he might have just transcended into God mode, where he's just on another level. He is the game. He's not just feeling the game.
LiamKings definitely have a faster... Oh, wait until he doesn't make the fence and he might die. No, he's fine. Wow. He can triple jump here. Doesn't need the arch, but he's not going to have the best flying speed here. Ooh, doesn't want to take fall damage. Okay, he's good.
Benji only have 2 stars left underneath the lava land. I guess it's the 2 bullies.
No ledge grab skip from Benji, but not very common for the, you know, the small bullies.
I'm surprised the ledge grab skip saves like in even as much time as it does, because you still have to make the cycle at some point.
Ooh, ground pound, big bully from Liam. Perfect execution. That's good.
That's a big boy strat.
So good. So fast.
Yeah, it's like a really, you have to be like really quick on the inputs there. You have to land, you have to turn, you have to ground pound like right away. Liam definitely showing off the practice he's put in.
Oh,
but
Benji going for the ledge grab skip.
Grab.
Too far left though. He's getting bullied. Oh no,
Benji.
It's a sumo match here. Who's gonna win? All right, Benji takes it. That's a little bit of time. It's not a whole lot, you know, like 5 seconds. Liam will definitely need to take those as often as they come. But Benji still, you know, holding on to a 2-star lead here is a big deal. Oh, he is doing Hazy Maze Cave early. Okay, so Benji is opting to do Snowman's Land red coins. And I'm pretty sure that LiamKings likes to do Hazy Maze Cave late.
Yeah. Long jump lava boost. Come here mixing up his phrasing.
Oh, but LiamKings falls down.
Going too fast on the ending.
No, he's dead.
And he's dead. Wow.
Yep. It's
really
over.
Trying to get to those coins, but taking a fall and paying a huge price for trying to go a little bit faster.
It was the ending mostly that got him.
Oh my god.
Okay, he can get on the elevator here. That's the plan for sure.
Gotta watch out for the fire at 3 HP. He's good.
Benji, over a minute in the lead, certainly. And Liam cannot roll out here on the platform. That is one of the big problems with the fastest strat there is if you don't hit the rollout, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And Liam running and then jumping into the painting might be feeling some damage.
Yeah, he's definitely not been having the best race if you talk about all the... Oh, wow, Liam. It's just all falling apart. You know, whatever house of cards he was trying to build has gone completely demolished. And he's kind of kicking himself now.
Benji not able to wall kick there. A little bit of time lost, but LiamKings just cannot do the volcano today. We have 5 more deaths on Liam's side, I believe, at this point. And a 5-star deficit. There we go, he's up there.
Benji almost a whole HMC ahead.
The practice spam from Benji before his race, definitely a good call. I'm definitely seeing a lot of good execution, a lot of good vibes from Benji here today. Might be the right play. If people want to win their matches, maybe you do the 14 hours of Mario Day.
Yeah, I think Benji just doing it because he had like all day to play or something, but you know, if the side effect is that you play like a god in your league match, it's pretty cool. And I think honestly, you know, you kind of put Benji as kind of one of the underdogs in the league with all these titans that he's going up against. Have been playing the game for much longer and have had much longer histories of success. But honestly, if Benji's just gonna outwork everybody, he's gonna take a lot of dubs.
Well, he did really well in the 70-star tournament, so definitely can't sleep on Benji.
Like the stats wouldn't tell you just because of PBs, but you know, someone who's actually really hungry and is gonna play 14 hours in a day, like Liam was doing a few months ago, or back for a lot of 2018. You know, it's gonna pay off. So Liam and Benji taking care of chest. They're kind of synced, but not really.
Handy Dandy Dude saying this is the worst performance he's ever seen, but has he watched much Mario? Because I've seen performances way worse, namely my own, actually.
That's true.
This game is pretty saucy. It's man, saucy really is the buzzword of the day for me. But this game is like really crazy in punishing mistakes. If you're just a little bit off, man, it's not going right. And you know, LiamKings maybe not calibrated here in the early part of the race, but he's definitely very capable of getting it back together. He is on the come up could expect him maybe to have a world record or two in the coming years. Maybe. We'll see what LiamKings has got.
Yeah, commentator can definitely confirm being extremely inconsistent himself, but you see these strats that runners seem to pull off so effortlessly. If you actually go and look at each little motion that they have to do, they're landing on like the very corners of platforms. They're taking the most narrow angles, and it's the kind of thing where if you're like one Mario length to the side, you die. And that just happened to Liam a couple times. So it is just, you see it go right all the time, but if you break down every star into like probably like 20 some actions, that could all go wrong if you're just like a couple frames off or just positioned a little bit differently.
All right, Benji, let's see what he's got for Fire Sea. Might be able to nab himself a nice lava boost early at least. We'll see what he's got. I think in his last race he didn't get lava boost, but he did get early Ellie's. Oh,
yeah, that sounds about right. That sucks.
He isn't gonna be able to get lava boost now. He's still on pace for early Ellie's though. Having some problems on the cage. If he had made that mistake, probably wouldn't have gotten lava boost anyway.
Yeah, I think Benji can barely make it at this point. It's gonna be really tough.
He can definitely. Oh no, not anymore.
Well, I was gonna say earlier, I'm kind of glad I didn't because I would have cursed it. Wow.
He's gonna be getting the same cycle here. It's all gonna be about who has the better ending. Is LiamKings short on coins?
No.
No, he's got him.
Yeah, things not looking up for Liam too much in his race. Maybe still in the Pokemon Snap kind of mindset.
Benji, not quite the right spacing there on the movement. His jump dive was not big enough, you might say, so he wasn't able to roll out and grab the red, but he was also too close to the flame shooter to do the single jump to grab it, so he was just gonna get burned from that.
Yeah. So Liam looking to be a tiny bit ahead, but more like a tiny bit less than a whole HMC down from Benji right here.
Yeah, they look synced.
Benji. Yeah, I was gonna say earlier, I'm glad I didn't because I would have cursed it. If Benji got a good Fire Sea, he'd probably be on PB pace, but maybe not so much anymore.
He might still be able to do it. He's playing really well, but that missed Bowser throw is gonna add on some time. Luckily, Bowser not going over the edge, though. That's only about 5 seconds, maybe even less.
I think Benji's been consistently going for this half-spin Fire Sea throw, which is... you saw him in Dark World get it, but in Fire Sea it's a bit harder. And you know, he's not really expecting to. He's just expecting to get him close to the bomb, so he can like run up to the tail again and then just spin him. Which, like, as a race chat, isn't the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, you know, most of the time you should hit the throw anyway.
Well, I mean, if he does half spin every time for the rest of his Mario career, at some point he's going to be good at it.
Probably. But, like, there's a difference between, like, doing half spin, like, attempting to get it, and half spin just to set him up for, like the layup for the second one.
The layup?
Yeah, I don't know. Just get him nice and close to the bucket. So, Liam and Benji on their Wedge Dry World 100. Liam's missed 2 coins.
He's missed 1 coin.
Yeah, as I said that, he re-grabbed one of the coins that flew away.
Liam getting decent skater RNG, honestly. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, he has to chase every coin now. Because he's already missed his 1 spare. The box is not giving the best RNG. LiamKings not quite hitting the secret. One thing that's kind of
hitting the secret.
One thing that's kind of cool about these secrets in the blocks, like the ones that you push, is actually if you're in the middle of them, you get the secrets earlier into the pushing.
Okay, I actually thought it was a bit different. I didn't realize there's actually... you get the secret earlier. I thought you just pushed the box faster from the middle. I guess you just touch the secret sooner.
I'm pretty sure that's Mario just overlapping with the secret hitbox.
And I guess it's circular, right?
I don't know actually the shape of the hitbox. It might be a square.
Commentator's gonna have to ask the Pan and Coex of the world to figure this one out. But in the meantime, both runners were eventually able to figure out what gyroed 100. Liam had to chase coins like on three separate occasions, losing a fair bit of time in addition to the secret. So benjii definitely making up a bit more.
Alright, Liam triple jump wall kick with the kick. No side flip. Ooh, that is gonna deal some damage to him. Has to get back on the ramp now. Big time loss. No time save from this strat. Not the best angle. LiamKings gonna have to abandon the strategy. And benjii sticking with you know, what he knows here for elevator tour and saving time over LiamKings, trying to go in here. But
yeah,
I mean,
he had to go all the way up the boxes again, which is kind of ridiculous.
it's rough to see, but LiamKings pretty much has to do it if he wants to take a win.
Yeah.
He could try to keep it consistent and try to get some points from this race.
That's true. I think he's pretty far down. He doesn't really care too much anymore. But these wall kicks are not going to work out for him.
Yeah,
and
he's swimming.
And also, he's just not doing the side flip setup either. He's just trying to, like, walk into it and kick.
LiamKings is running right now. Must be frustrated at the game. Nothing's quite going his way right now. Might be too much snap. I'm not sure.
I think, like, snap, the card movement is just, like, the equivalent of crawling in Mario. You just, like, just meandering along. benjii's already done with Wet Dry World, heading into THI here, where Liam still got to get shocking arrow lifts. You know, even with the sync out of Fire Sea, he's losing time to benjii coming upstairs here.
Manage asking, how do you get the camera behind Mario for Wet Dry World 100? You actually, what you do is a Mario Cam C down, so you press R to go Mario Cam, and then you go C down. Ooh, yeah, benjii's getting completely wrecked on secrets.
Okay, yeah, that's a tough start.
Let's see what LiamKings has got here. It goes, it usually looks so good if you do it right, but if you, you know, screwed up, it becomes a pretty bad-looking star. Nice lag reduction from Liam, though. I think he still netted himself sometimes. Not after that, though. Yeah, these slow kicks are gonna really cost him.
Wow, Liam with another ledge grab at the end. I don't think any stars are really going right for him at the moment. It's gotta be frustrating.
I mean, yeah, that's the game, you know. It punishes mistakes really hard.
You're going for piranhas?
Yeah, piranhas. Let's see benjii on the same star here. Ground Pound has to run around and get some more speed, but Ground Pounds again. You need high speed there to get to the island, or else you're going to be swimming. Ooh,
benjii not spawning the piranha.
Yeah, a little off in his approach there to the piranha. This is probably like the worst piranhas I've seen from a player of this level. And a rage pause too, just to tack on more time. And a missed start. Wow, that was probably the worst piranhas I've seen.
Yeah, that was really weird. Liam, good mountain clip, but not quite going far enough on the long jump. Maybe the sleep deprivation and many hours of Mario are kind of catching up to him.
Yeah,
he's having trouble keeping it together.
Fatigue. The mental fatigue for sure. Ground pound again. benjii is ground pounding today. He is just hitting that ground.
He might have got like his second wind, you know, like coming into this race, he's like, oh, I'm so tired, but I'm still in the zone. But then after Fire Sea, he just like, actually, I feel like utter trash, and I can't do anything. Let's see if he can get this star right.
Oh yeah, he's looking really good here. Okay, ledge grab, side flip dive is tried and true though. LiamKings is very strong on the mountain clip stars. Yeah, not the best jump dive, but he's good.
Yeah.
Double ledge grab from Benji, not the best. Gonna lose some time here.
Yeah, come up on skill of the mountain. LiamKings.
Firsty and controls it perfectly. I'm pretty sure that was a forced firsty because that was way too clean. I don't know. Either that or LiamKings has the reaction of a god.
Yeah, probably because if you're waiting to react to the firsty, by that time you've probably pressed A for too long as it is. You know, because like at that point you really just want to press A for a couple frames.
Ooh, missed
breezes off the wrong polygon or the wrong surface.
And LiamKings bonking here, going for red coins. He loses all of his speed and backs it up with the box jump. I can get behind that. Continuing reds with no speed can be frustrating. Especially if you want to do the speed kick movement, which LiamKings usually rocks. You'd have to settle for the long jump movement instead. Looks like Benji's going for reds now. Definitely taking less risks with his angles here. Less risks with the mushroom movement as well. LiamKings speed kick movement looks good. Recovering after the sign grab.
Benji.
Mushroom rollout, clean. This maze...
Nice side flip wall kick from Benji.
Not quite for Liam.
LiamKings had like a good start. Benji had a good ending. If you just like combined them, they'd have a really good reds. But each of them had like... Liam had having a terrible maze. Benji had like a really slow mushroom movement. He just did like single jumps the whole way. So, fortunate there. But you got the kick to get in position to grab this box.
Yeah, not really to be saving time with the direct approach to the box if you're going to have to kick. But keeping it nice and simple though. No real time loss to speak of.
Even going for breezes, I think that's a low wall kick though, not even gonna attempt the ground pound. Kinda wants it just for bragging rights at this point, I guess. Oh,
he got it.
Think that
was a pretty crazy one. He was really far left there when he ended up getting the ground pound up.
Benji, nice snowman's head. Maybe found his groove a little bit in TTM, even though it wasn't the best. You know, it was pretty good. And a good snowman's head is really like the only big time loss in Snowman's Land. I guess you could like completely mess up into the freezing pond. Or from the freezing pond.
Whirl from the freezing pond, yeah. But Benji, he has a commanding lead right now, 6 stars. At this point, I don't think that LiamKings can sneak in a W. It might be speaking a little bit early because, you know, Tippy is very crazy. But I think at this point, it's all about LiamKings mitigating damage and getting as close to Benji as he can. Trying to make sure that he can still grab some points here.
Yeah, I don't know if, like, he's even in a good position to get points for this one. Like, it's kind of at the point where you either do it, like, for practice and, like, try to get a better, like, league mentality for the future, or you just try to get, like, a couple points. But either way, wow.
Yeah, we're swimming.
Yeah, this has just proved that even someone, like, as good as LiamKings, like, because he's only been playing for about a year or so, like, taking time off really does make you rusty.
Yep, no one is immune to rust in this game. Even like Cheese and Punkation, when they take breaks from the game, they usually come back and they look weak for the first couple weeks.
I wonder if Toast Rider will ever actually be fully derusted.
It depends on, you know, how much free time he gets. I'm pretty sure he would play the game if he had the time for it. He definitely has a lot of passion for it. Maybe in the future we will see a Toast Rider that can play 8 hours a day.
That would be nutty. I don't even think you have to play 8 hours a day, although, like, if you did, you'd be way better. But if you could play, like 6 days a week for a couple hours, like, you'd at least be de-rusted. And Toast has done so much in the past where you must remember he's already built up, will be able to take him pretty far.
Alright, so we
see Zaya. Oh, my bad.
Yep. I was just talking about, we see the route differences now. LiamKings has to pass back down to Hazy Maze Cave, but Benji's such a solid lead that he's just already in Tippy. Tricky triangles first. Interesting approach from Benji. Really taking the time to build up the speed there for the long jump.
Yeah, if you have to run into the corner, you basically have to go for the very edge of the grabbable block.
I think he was actually maybe more worried about the angle of his long jump, thinking about it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Does Benji play on Hori? Does anyone know?
I don't think so. Actually, maybe he does. Like, my initial, like, my first thought was no, but then I'm like, maybe. I don't really know. He does use a face cam, but I don't think he's ever shown his controller.
Benji, nice. Slack to bounce, keeping it nice and simple. Ledge grab. Oh, Benji plays on GameCube controller. Wow. Okay. So I can understand that. That angle for the lounge jump, maybe a little bit harder on GameCube and Hori. Benji just trying to make sure that he doesn't take a death. And, you know, Benji's trying as hard as he can to lock in this lead that he's accumulated. He wants to win and get as many points as physically possible.
Yeah, he's looking really good. What pace do you think he's on? Do you think he's on 49 pace still? Or like a 50?
Let me think. It's like 4 minutes TikTok clock and 2 minutes Sky. So maybe just very, very barely.
In the meantime, Liam can't even get box jump. I think it should, yeah.
No, I don't think he's on pace. He'd have to play it like completely perfect.
Yeah. I mean, still playing within a minute of your PB in a race is pretty impressive. SM64 is not a very consistent race speedrun.
It can be. It depends on the person, right? And also, the higher up you go in your strats, the less consistency you'll have, usually.
I mean, a lot of the people who've been playing for like the last 5 years are obviously pretty consistent in races, but it's really only a few people who will consistently get like a 50 or better in a race.
Benji starting 100 coin. Let's see what he's got here. This looks like a good angle. Oh, doesn't opt for the ledge grab skip here. A little bit of time loss.
Not a huge deal. Benji, I don't know about that. Okay.
Box, though.
I was about to say, like, if he had tried to ground pound, he probably would have died. Coming up here with 60 coins, and this section of movement's pretty fun, pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, he's looking really good in the second half of the star. Lands on the box. At least the coins will all stay together if you make sure that you ground pound on top of it.
Yeah.
Benji box kick. He's good. This is nice. Fairly controlled 100 coin. Not the best thing you've seen in your life, but solid. Solid sub 1, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, probably, well, pretty close. I mean, it wasn't the best start. I would say it was probably like a 58. If I had to guess, put a number on it, you know.
What I was going to say earlier is, did you see the video that Zaya posted today?
Of what?
TDC 100.
Oh, did he take the best time again?
You know how D Whatever has been trying to get like a 58 TDC 100?
Oh, a second star grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Zaya dropped to 58.26.
That's... it's just such a Zaya thing to do.
Dude.
Zaya's just too good.
Obviously, like, you don't even know that he's been playing. You know, maybe he's actually been grinding it for like, you know, 50 hours or something. I mean, that's kind of exaggeration, but you never know. And then, because like,
I wouldn't put it past him.
Because like, obviously he's really busy and all that, but who knows? Maybe he's just doing it like a single star on the side. And obviously we don't know until he's like, all right, I'm happy with this. I'll throw it out there, and then we're all just like, what?
Wait, no, he was practicing TikTok clock on Nico the other day.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Pity with that insider info. But yeah, that's absolutely nuts. The way he did, well, he actually did like the side flip wall kick during the Reds part to save a little bit of time. So it's not the exact same RTA strategy, whatever. But I think that's like pretty acceptable. And like everything was really clean. The middle section with like the jump dive rollout was really good. And he got really good RNG on like the last coin box as well.
Oof, Liam yeah, taking one more. Tippy's pretty punishing, man. You know, sometimes you think you have it down and you can kind of conquer it, but then they'll just come right back at you and give you the 1-2. You'll be out for the count. Liam with Tricky Chungus, though, he was practicing the ending well. benjii almost taking
he would have fallen off there. Yeah.
It was close. It was close, but he's still good. And I think he didn't grab Toad first, so I think all he has left are just red coins here.
Yeah, should be able to get a 50.
Yeah. Mid to low. If everything goes perfectly, that is.
I don't know about low 50, but yeah, definitely a mid 50. He's well within his reach. Interesting camera angle here on the red coins. But yeah, it is just some side flips, so whatever works for you. And a dive instead of a ground pound.
Yeah,
so
gonna be falling really slow. But benjii is a full TikTok clock ahead right now, so if he plays well in Sky, he gets the full amount of points. For sure. LiamKings trying to style here in TikTok clock. Can be pretty hard to do all the fastest things here when you're feeling a little rusty.
Liam also has a really good time for this star. He has like a 16:03 or something. Or 17:03. I think it is 16 actually. So yeah, Liam definitely aware of how to do everything really fast. benjii on like mid 50 pace. You know, honestly, credit to Liam for finishing. Like obviously in the Discord he was not wanting to go on. So, you know, I think this is a good kind of competitive spirit we want to have in GSA, where a runner will just keep on playing, you know, even if it goes really badly.
Yeah, I mean, Liam is a very strong player, and sometimes it's just not your day, and it just isn't Liam's day today. But hope to see more from him in the coming races. But benjii, though, the boy wonder, he's gonna be getting the full point in this race, the maximum. At this point, there's not really anything Liam can do here. As long as benjii, you know, sinks the throws without missing like 10, he's got it.
The first throw is successful for benjii. It's pretty much
Ooh,
a
that's a
deal,
miss.
but he's gonna miss the second one.
Yeah, he can still get a 50.
Handy dude coming back in the chat. Obviously never watched Liam play the game, otherwise he probably wouldn't be talking up so much.
Hey, it's okay, you know. We all know it. Liam doesn't need to prove anything. But it's also okay, you know, we have a lot of new people in town. They don't know a whole lot about the game's lore, and that's super understandable. Definitely, if you took things at face value, that would be maybe a proper assessment of the situation. So I think that, you know...
Yeah, fair enough.
I think we're good. I think we're good, fam. And benjii locking in the 51. ended up losing that 50 with the Bowser. And that is it. That is definitely full points for Benji. I'm pretty sure that LiamKings has 100 coin left. So it's actually not physically possible for him to be within 3 minutes. Because between 100 coin and Bowser in the sky, you're looking at over 3 minutes already. Especially if he has Toad left. Yep, that's it. Benji, full points on LiamKings. Very solid performance.
Is that 59 points is the maximum?
If I scroll down here, the max amount of points you can get is, yeah, 59. Yep.
Cool.
Maybe we can get Benji in here for a post race if he would like to join. LiamKings looking saucy. Triangle box rollout. That is what you like to see. The coins not going so well on that box, but man, LiamKings showing glimpses of a monster, a Mario monster. He definitely has the goods.
He's definitely a monster. Just today was maybe like the 364th day of the year if you were to rank his level of play on every day. Lunar Jump getting fired up in the chat. My boy, when you coming back? And Handy Dandy Dude, gonna be getting bopped in the channel. Justice has been served by the co-commentator here. There we go. Lunar Jump calling out GSA, you know, maybe.
You know, I don't read the chat constantly, Lunar. I definitely am doing a little bit of multitask. But once I saw him step through the line, he was done, dude. I wasn't watching since the finish by Benji, so I was a little bit late. But once I read the messages, man, Banhammer, the smackdown. you don't mess with me, man. Okay, we keep it respectable here. And LiamKings is a top tier player, okay? He might not have the best race today, but you got to give him credit where credit's due.
Yeah, you know, Liam is finally in bits. Can try to finish this one up here. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get any points, but shoutouts to LiamKings finishing it despite the circumstances. I think if he wants to put in more time for the league, he can definitely come back from this. There's no reason why this would be how he'll play the rest of the tournament.
As long as he makes it into the top 8 of the league, he still has a chance to win it all.
Exactly.
The way that it works is basically the top 8 people in the league, based on points, after everyone's played each other once, go on to bracket. And then the top 4 from that bracket go on to pace and compete for the prizes. And what is pace? If you type !event or !pace in chat, you will see it is GSA's first live speedrunning competition. We'll be having it at Xanadu, which is Laurel Park, Maryland. That's where VG Bootcamp does, you know, their tournaments, and it'll be in late April. So check that out. The hotel booking actually just opened today, and I think registration opens tomorrow. Not quite sure.
I think it's going mostly by like weekly Saturday, like reveals and such. I don't know though, could be tomorrow. But yeah, you can definitely come and spectate. I actually don't really know the details as much as Pity, but you know, it should definitely be an amazing event. I'm going there. I could not be more thrilled to have something like this in speedrunning, so there we go.
But we are actually all out of time, boys. I hope that you all had a great time And we'll be seeing you later. But up next, we have Mario Kart Double Dash, Optimistic Emo versus Outer Halo, Baseball Kid, and Goomba Null. Goomba Null, yeah. Goomba NL, one of those. He's the best Mario Kart Double Dash player. He's amazing. I love him.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for Mario Kart Double Dash. That game is crazy. I hope that you guys all enjoyed your stay here. And we'll see you for some more of that Super Mario 64 content tomorrow. We have a killer lineup: D Whatever versus Rock Chalk. We got Percusia versus Benny. We got Puncation versus Ouija, and Toast Rider versus Heisen. So if you like Super Mario 64, definitely tune in tomorrow. And the action here on GSA starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, but Super Mario starts at 4 p.m. Eastern. So I guess see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and I love you. Good night.